Okay, hi guys, my name is Felicity and this is
Max. Koran.
and we are the Ndulis.
Yeah. aka the House of Fox.
Yeah, so we'll be answering some questions about our relationship during the lockdown, and hopefully this can help other couples and maybe even help us to see things that we have not been aware of. Questions.
All right. Now that we have introduced ourselves, let us, get the ball rolling. Where did we meet?
How long have you been together?
We met in university. I was a striking second year, and she was a okay first year. I'm kidding. So yeah, we met in varsity. She had like this French thing going on. Yeah. But yeah.
Thought he was so full of himself and just thought he was all that.
Yeah.
But here we are, years later. Oh, we actually met in 2012 in varsity.
Yeah.
So we dated for a couple of years until 2018, which is what year? 6 years. 6 years. And then we got married in 2018. So now we have been married for
1.5
yeah,
2 years.
1.5 years. Yeah, that's us.
What first attracted her or him to you?
Well, you came to me, so you have to tell them what attracted you to me, because you came to me.
I told you, it was the French. She had like this French thing going on, and I was like, who's that girl?
And to think that my French was actually a wig, because my hair had been cut off, because I had done like a traditional thing before my first year. So I was actually bald under that French.
I didn't even know that. Thank goodness I never saw it.
Well, what attracted me to you, I'd say, is your confidence, even though it was like a little bit of an ego mixed with it. But yeah, your confidence, and also the fact that you're actually such a kind-hearted person, but you pretended not to be. So it was weird, but it worked. Anyway, let us move to the
Who is the extrovert and who is the introvert? Or are you both introverts or extroverts?
We are a mixture of both.
What do you mean?
Both of us.
No, we're not the same thing though.
We're similar. I'm more lean. I lean more towards introvert. You lean more towards. What do you lean more towards?
No. Let's say it like this. Maybe this is gonna make sense. We're both introverts, alright? But apparently there's a thing where two things can actually merge to become one, and I am gonna coin it omnivert. Whether the word exists or not, I do not know. But yeah, I'm also an introvert, but sometimes in specific situations I tend to have extrovert tendencies. But yeah, I'm an introvert person. Yeah. So is my beautiful wife.
You're an introverted papai, basically.
Don't say that.
I love people. I love engaging and talking to people, but it drains my energy. So I feel more refueled when I'm on my own. So when I'm with people, I feel like it takes my energy, and then I have to be alone to refuel myself. So that's why I think I'm an introvert.
I don't like people. I just force myself to be in those situations to get out of my own shell. But yeah, she makes me do that, by the way. She's always asking me if I have friends or not.
You always asking me that. Literally. Like, you even push me onto people. You should talk to this person. You should call this person. You should go out with this person.
Okay, so do we have kids? We do. We have
What's the full question?
Yeah, when I'm breaking it down to make it more entertaining.
Okay,
I'm gonna be quick. Do we have kids? Yes, we have one.
We have a preteen. He's turning 13 at the end of this year.
How are our kids adapting to lockdown? How is our kid adapting to lockdown? He's going crazy. Jokes aside, personally I think he's doing fairly well. I mean, he's got a schedule going which he tries to follow, so that's something. He does his work from school. He's got these video chat things.
Oh yeah.
He's doing Zoom sessions for school. Yeah, he's continuing with his work. He's washing his hands diligently, so he's trying. I think it is frustrating for him because he's such an outdoorsy person who loves sports and all that stuff. So the fact that he can't go for soccer because obviously there's no training and nothing's happening. But he's
he's an only child, so
yeah,
it's literally like sometimes it's just like it's us against him. Well, that's how he feels because he's a teenager. Yeah, and there's no other kids, so it gets stressful. But otherwise, we're managing. Yeah.
With homeschooling, how are we as a family dealing with that? And is only one person in charge of that, or do we alternate days? Okay, I'm just gonna answer this question straight up. I do all the work. I help our son with the homework. She does nothing. I'm kidding. I don't do the homework at all.
So when it comes to homeschooling, I'm currently doing everything, but you are going to pay for that because you're also going to get on board. But yeah, I'm obviously the more organized one, so it's been working fine so far. And I'm in the groups with the other moms, and there's like a whole lot of talking that goes on, so he wouldn't survive all that.
Yeah.
So but we are surviving. Also, like we said, our son is very like diligent when it comes to his schoolwork. So once we just talk about the schoolwork on Monday, we plan out, I help him understand everything that needs to be done in the whole week, and then he just goes for it. So like during the week, I don't even have to like remind him, today you have to do this. I tell him the whole week's work, and then he divides it out through the week, and then on Friday we come back and we're like, okay, have you done this?
Have we been under one room 24/7, or is there one of us who is an essential services worker? None of us are essential services workers.
So we've been working from home.
Yes. Do we have any distractions which are causing difficulties with our productivity? Personally, not necessarily. In terms of external distractions like TV combined with Netflix or gaming or whatever. I'm not really affected by stuff like that. What's affecting me, or which is hindering my productivity, is the mental battle that I'm going through in terms of this entire period. Do you have any distractions which are causing difficulties with your productivity?
Oh, okay, by being home. Yes, I think we were just talking about this earlier, that I think for me, being productive, because we work, we have our own work that we do separately, and then we also like obviously want to hang out and do things together. It kind of becomes a bit tricky when you want to be productive and the other person is chilling. Not that they want you to chill with them, but now because you can see them chilling and it looks so nice, you also want to join, and then you're not productive anymore. Maybe being destructive. Like someone's watching is just gonna be looking at what you're saying and not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, just trying to help them see what the situation is, that somebody actually hinders someone else's productivity.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I think that would be the challenge maybe even other couples would be facing, is that you're not always going to work at the same wavelength in terms of productivity and relaxing. So it makes working from home a bit tricky and makes being productive a bit tricky, especially because there's also other things to do. There's chores, there's lunchtime.
My mental landscape, all you see is just 10,000 swords. Okay, that basically
he's just scared that he's gonna die, basically.
That's just, yeah, so it's been hard, but yeah, through prayer, positivity, having somebody who's mentally on my side, it helps.
Does it? Or are you just saying that?
No, it does.
Okay.
And as a couple, you can answer that first, please.
As a couple, I think it's affected. How has it affected us? It hasn't really affected us in a negative way. I think it's been good that we get to spend more time together and we get to communicate more. because you actually realize that with work and other things that require you to leave the house for most of the day, you don't always communicate effectively, and you sometimes put things off for a later time. And if you put things off for a later time, and sometimes you never get to them. So now this kind of like encourages us to actually communicate about how we feel and confront things as they come.
Correct.
But like you said earlier, it's also good to give each other space to cool off if you are upset at a specific time, and not just be like, no, now we're home, now we need to talk, But it's helped us in the sense that it's not easy now to use other life things as a distraction from anything that needs to be discussed. Yeah.
And we find that we have to be more intentional in terms of every single thing. Whether it's sitting together, or whether it's giving each other space, or whether it's cooking, or whether we have to just be more intentional, because now we're in the same space continuously. And how we even use that space. Now it's not a matter of, okay, I'm gonna sit here or work here, and then later on I'm gonna do this, as if it's just about me. Now someone else is in the space next to me, so how I conduct myself in the dining room is gonna affect how she uses her living room. So it's just one of those things. We're just a bit more cognizant of all that.
But like what you're saying, like consider that we're all using the space now together. But it's good, because then it builds a better relationship, and it makes you more aware of someone else and being more considerate of them and stuff.
So you're forced to do this a lot more.
Okay, let me read the next question. Has the way you communicate with each other changed during the lockdown? I think we just touched on this.
Yeah, we just did.
Also, being parents, I think other parents will relate to this. Being parents kind of makes you compartmentalize things, in terms of like, if you are upset about something and now the kids are here, and now you have to take the kids to school, and there's still this thing at school, and there's this and this, you end up just not really talking about things, and you put them off for later. And we all know later doesn't work, because sometimes you get to bed and you're just so exhausted, and you're just like, there's no ways I'm starting this conversation right now. So this kind of gives you that time now. There's no cricket match that needs to happen, there's no soccer practice, there's no school function, there's no this. Everything's about us in the family. So now you have to actually sit, and you actually have to talk, and not just be passive about your relationship, which I think is pretty cool. Do you give each other space, or is the one person constantly want to be with the other person? We are the kings and queens of space.
We are space givers. We give each other so much space that we have to remind each other to spend time together. I'm kidding. But yeah, we do consciously.
Also, we require, we require being with each other in different ways because of our love languages. You are more like, this is the type of being together that you want. I'm the, let's sit, I'll read, you do something, but we're together and we keep asking each other stuff and talking, and you just like, so now we have to be considerate of that. So now we have to give each other spaces in that sense as well, as in like, we have to know that for example, I need to know that sitting together in a room, even though I feel like we have our own spaces, for you it's not something that you like doing all the time. Sometimes you just want to be in a room alone. So we need to, I think we're becoming more aware of each other's love languages. The COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown has had a huge impact in all our lives, emotionally, mentally, socially, financially, etc. Do you both take time to share your concerns with each other so you can both understand what the other person's going through, or is there one of you who shut down and not communicate about their feelings? I feel like we do share our concerns, him more than me, because he's just like, every day he's just like, these are the new stats, this is what's happening. But I feel like it's very important how we share things with each other, because just thinking about this question, there can be a lot to it, especially if you sharing your concerns and then the other person is just like not even trying to hear it. So I think even just reading this question has made me realize that maybe I can try more to hear you in your frustrations or in your concerns, even if like I'm just like, oh gosh, is he really, because sometimes when you're reading the stats I'm just like, oh gosh, is he really going there again? You know, good day, I'm not trying to worry about this thing anymore, but it is important. Yeah, I don't know, what do you want to add?
Yeah, I feel like knowing these stats is important. I'm not saying pondering them, but just knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, you just have to find that balance.
Yeah, I guess be willing to hear when the other person communicates, and then also be encouraging, because we don't want to all just be like down now, sad. Yeah, but still give the person the space to feel the emotion that they're feeling. Yeah. Okay, before lockdown, did you have weekly date nights or us time? And if you did, how are you keeping that up now? We're keeping it up good. We have Friday date nights now. Yeah, now they're great. We were saying earlier that we feel like it's so much, we actually feel like we put so much more effort now, which makes it even like that much better. Because before it was just like, it's easy to just pick a pretty restaurant and go somewhere nice and whatnot, but now it's like all you have is your living room, and your living room is not like the Four Seasons hotel, so you have to like do things, put candles, make it nice for yourselves. So yeah, put effort, and then heal sometimes, like not sometimes actually, I think you've almost done it every time. Quickly like go to the shops to get something special just for that thing. Yeah.
But in going to the shops, please remember to stay safe. Put on a mask, put on gloves, put on slops so that you can wash them the day after. So you go to the shop, you make sure you sanitize. When you come back, you make sure you take off everything you're wearing, take off those gloves. Either you throw them away if they're disposable ones, or you soak them in whatever Dettol. You soak yourself in water. Dettol making your bath, by the way. You take the clothes you're wearing, put them in the washer. Take your mask. If it's disposable, you throw it away. If it's not and it's washable, you put it in the washer. Just stay safe.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. Okay, is there anyone who consumes alcohol or smokes? Okay, we don't consume alcohol or smoke. Well, we drink wine.
No.
How is the banning of both affecting you, or did you stock up before the lockdown? I wouldn't call it stocking up. We bought 2 bottles of wine, and we had another 2 that were gifts. So we have 4 bottles of wine in the house. And funny enough, we've only drank. Oh, I was saying that, but funny enough, we haven't been drinking that wine as much as we don't really drink wine. I feel like
we don't really drink. We've only consumed 1 bottle of wine since the lockdown. And again, that bottle lasted us about a week. So
yeah. Okay, is there any has your sex life changed or been affected during the lockdown period, or has the uncertainty affected one person or both?
I'll take that. I'll take that answer. It's a lot better. We have done it more. It's been good. It's been good. Yeah. We have not been affected in terms of libido-wise.
Yeah, I think it's because we talk about how we feel, and we have more time now, and we just like less stressed about work and having to go to work and life. It's really just been like a pause time. Please wait, we're recording a video. Thank you so much, guys. We hope that whatever we've shared can help you, and we look forward to hearing what other couples have to say and what we can learn from them during this time. I feel like this is a great time to just work on your relationship and build your relationship. So contrary to what people are saying about the jokes going around that marriages won't survive, I think it's what you make of it. And if you put effort, and you have time to put effort, and it doesn't require you being able to go outside, it requires you to just look at each other and make it work.
Yeah.
So yeah,
everybody stay safe.
Each other.
Stay safe, be healthy, work hard, pray hard. Let's go. Cheers.
Thank you.